Something Sinister Lives Under the Mountain by Alias Reeds.
That's me.
In the remote town of Crestvale, nestled deep within the formidable embrace of the Black Ridge Mountains, a legend so stark and terrifying lurked that even the hardiest of souls dared not utter its name above a mere whisper. The legend of the Dirt Man. Beneath the towering peaks, where the earth's crust groaned and shifted under the immense pressure of countless eons, lay a labyrinthian network of forgotten tunnels and caverns. A sinister maze of darkness snaked its way into the very heart of the mountain, a domain where only the bravest dared to tread. It was within these desolate and forsaken depths that the Dirt Man made his accursed abode. Forged from the twisted bowels of the earth itself, the Dirt Man was a creature born of nightmares, a grotesque entity whose very existence stood as an affront to the capricious whims of fate. His form, a monstrous amalgamation of decomposed flesh and withered bone, seemed to pulse and writhe with an unnatural life of its own, as if he were an extension of the soul of the very mountain that birthed him. Few dared venture into the Stygian depths where he dwelled, for those who did were said to vanish without a trace, consumed by the insatiable earth that was his domain. The mere mention of his name sent scalding acid down the spines of even the bravest souls, and his legend cast a long shadow over the beleaguered town of Crestvale. Legend spoke of the Dirt Man's origins, whispers and hushed tones around flickering hearths and over tankards of ale in dimly lit taverns. Some claimed he was a vengeful spirit of a miner who had perished in a cave-in, his soul forever bound to the depths of the mountain. Others spoke of a dark pact made with ancient forces within the earth, a bargain sealed in blood and darkness that cursed him to roam the tunnels for all eternity. Regardless of his origins, one thing remained certain: the Dirt Man was not to be trifled with. His presence was a harbinger of doom, a vestigial reflection of the perils lurking just beneath our own shadows. And if the Black Ridge Mountains stood sentinel over the land, his legend would endure, a cautionary tale for those who would dare tempt fate in the darkness below. On an ill-fated evening, a motley crew of travelers, their weather-beaten faces etched with the harsh lines of countless journeys, stumbled upon the yawning maw of a cavern's entrance. Among them strode Jack, a seasoned adventurer whose rugged demeanor belied a fierce resolve. Leading the group into the unknown depths with an air of reckless abandon, they sought respite from the biting chill that gnawed at their bones, their minds consumed by thoughts of shelter and warmth. With the torches ablaze, casting flickering shadows against the cold stone, they descended into the abyss of the mountain's bowels. Their footsteps echoed through the cavernous expanse, and the air grew thick and heavy, saturated with the unmistakable scent of decay and damp earth, a tangible foreshadowing of the perils that lay in wait beneath the mountain's ancient veil. Then they felt it as a primal instinct, a creeping sense of dread twisting like a serpent in the pit of their stomachs. A low, rumbling growl reverberated through the darkness. From the inky depths quickly emerged the dreaded Dirt Man, his eyes burning with a malevolence that pierced the very heart of their souls, a silent herald of the horrors yet to come. His presence was suffocating, a palpable singularity pressing down upon them mercilessly, filling the cavern with an oppressive aura of helplessness. Jack and his companions stood frozen in terror, their minds reeling as they struggled to comprehend the grotesque apparition before them. His jagged features contorted into a twisted mask of primal rage and anguish. With a guttural roar that reverberated through the cavern like the rumble of an avalanche, the Dirt Man lurched forward, his movements jagged and erratic. Jack and his companions scrambled frantically, their weapons jerking up in a desperate bid to fend off the encroaching terror, their movements rough and uncoordinated in the face of their own massacre. The Dirt Man was relentless, his strength far surpassing that of a mortal man. With a swipe of his gnarled hand, he sent Jack sprawling across the cavern, his body slamming against the unforgiving stone with a sickening, dampened thud. The other travelers fared no better, their cries of fear and mercy drowned out by the cacophony of their ending. As the last echoes of their screams faded into oblivion, the cavern fell silent once more. The only sound left was the ragged breath of the Dirt Man as he surveyed the devastation he had wrought, and as he retreated into the shadows, his malevolent laughter echoed through the darkness. A sound made to match the terror that lurked beneath the mountain's ancient facade. In the town of Crestvale, where the Black Ridge Mountains loomed like a silent guardian, and the shadows held sway. The legend of the Dirt Man lived on, and all you bayed to the sinister darkness lurking beneath the surface of the earth, just waiting for some unsuspecting soul to leave some dirt under their pillow.